I'm building my first 2000 point Necron army, and actually just my first Warhammer army ever. And in this video I wanted to walk through what I'm building and why. Me and a friend have been playtesting and like troubleshooting and learning, most importantly, on Tabletop Simulator. And we've learned enough, where I've learned enough about Necrons, about units that I like to play, some that I don't like to play. And after learning all this, I designed a list that I think fits a fun playstyle that I think would be enjoyable, and also just a list that I think I'd be proud of at the end of the day. I'm still very new to this game. There's a lot I need to learn, so if I make some mistakes or some errors throughout the video, feel free to comment down below and let me know. Like, I'm not going to take it offensively or anything. I'm taking this as an opportunity in my life to share something fun that I'm doing with some friends, and in sharing this I know I'm going to be learning a lot from other people online as well. So I think all that in general is just very exciting. So I originally picked Necrons because they're just so cool. Like, I just love the idea that they're like droids. They're these like metallic boys and they have cool vehicles. I don't know, it's just really cool. And then they got the Wraiths. The Wraiths are so cool, and probably my favorite unit. It's just like mini worms, and I love Wormcoil Engine and Cyber Dragons and things like that. And the Wraiths kind of give me that feeling. So that's why I chose Necrons. But man, Tyranids are a very close second. I just love the big dinosaurs. Really cool. So on Tabletop Simulator, I was playtesting some things with my friend. And one of the things that I learned most about the Necrons is that I love the idea, or maybe just like, not even Necrons in general, but I just love the idea of having this like huge scaled battle with like a lot of units and like a lot of big vehicles. And I think a lot of this kind of comes back to like Star Wars. And the thing that I think about a lot is like the Battle of Geonosis. Those who like Star Wars a lot, it's in the Clone Wars. They're just on this like planet, and there's like probably millions of droids like attacking clones in this field, and there's like big tanks and everything. So in my head, I really wanted something similar to that when I play this game. So the things on this list use big tanks like the Doomsday Ark and other vehicles, and then some warriors. And I kind of, when I play the game, I think that would just be so cool to see on the battlefield and be able to like command that. So that's kind of where the list originally like stemmed from. And again, I don't know too much about the game and how it interacts with other, you know, matchups and things like that, but I don't really care, to be honest, at this point in my Warhammer experience. I just want to build some cool dudes, throw them on the battlefield, and get this big battle going on, and yeah, kind of just do that for right now. So as a general overview, just gonna go through the list that I got right here. We got Orokin the Diviner, we got the Silent King. Dude's actually right behind me. I gotta build that guy soon. That'll be in a future video. We got the Technomancer, we got a Royal Warden, we have 40 Necron Warriors, 5 Death Marks, 6 Wraiths, 1 Reanimator, 2 Doomsday Ark, and 2 Triarch Stalker. That puts us at 1955 puntos. And I think I had one of those like enhancement things on this as well. And the detachment is Shattered Arsenal, which is like so awesome. So those who don't know what Shattered Arsenal is, each time a Necron model from your army makes an attack that targets a unit within range of one or more objective markers, add 1 to the hit roll. In addition, ranged weapons equipped by Necron vehicles and Necrons mounted models, excluding Titanic models, from your army now have the assault ability, so you can advance them and still shoot in the same turn. Crazy. One thing I want to know is like the color combination I chose. It's red and black. It just looks so cool. Like I really like the red and black color combination. If you know me, you know I got the shirt on too. But it just kind of reminds me of like Sith lightning. And it just looks so cool, like Rakdos from Magic the Gathering. But yeah, I want them like simple red and black, just like metallic dudes with like these like energy weapons of redness. I don't know how to explain it. It just looks really cool. So that's kind of the color and vibe that I'm going with, or like that I will be going with. I know Necrons, they're supposed to be green, and it's like kind of like, you know, I forgot what the word is, but like the living energy weapon kind of thing. It's cool and all, but red is definitely a cooler color in my opinion. Anyway though, I want to dive into each unit, kind of like why I chose it maybe. And again, I don't really know a lot, but I just know that this list has got some pretty cool units on it that I want to use, and I enjoy using these units in the game. So anyway, let's start with Orokin. We'll go right down this list. So Orokin is going to be a leader of the warriors, and what Orokin does when he leads is he gives every model in that unit 4+ invulnerable save. That's crazy. And it also has invulnerable save itself. So all the Necrons in that unit that this dude is leading is just going to become that much more durable in the fight. And this is going to be helpful when trying to push for objectives and kind of just control the game, or like even like make a wall so other big melee dudes can't come in and attack the vehicles. So Orkin definitely is a good leader for the warriors. Orkin's also got this other thing. He could go like Hulk mode or like Super Saiyan mode for like 1 turn or something like that, but that is not the main reason why he's on this list. Main reason is for the warrior support. The next up is the Silent King. This dude, look at this rap sheet of this guy. There's a whole page long of just great information and things the dude can do. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what this dude does other than the fact that he's crazy. He's 400 points. But the Silent King is like one of the best units in the game right now. So yeah, I'm gonna be adding that to the list. And he looks so cool. He's standing on this thing and he's got dudes around him and he's got this other guy like using as like sucking the energy out of this dude forever. I don't know, it's crazy. That's gonna be a big unit to try and build. Next up is the Royal Warden. So the Royal Warden could be another, or is gonna be another leader for the warriors. What this is gonna do is gonna give every unit, every model in a unit is now eligible to shoot and declare a charge in a turn in which it fell back. One thing that I learned about playing the warriors and just playing the game in general is some units get locked up in melee, and that's annoying because like the warriors, they're not like that strong in melee, and that just also hurts the fact that we want to play big vehicles because they can't really shoot when something's in engagement range, or I guess specifically the Doomsday Arc can't because it's got like that blasting on it. Something, I forgot the exact ruling, but it's something like that. So when we get locked up in melee, because if we have the Royal Warden, we can fall back and still shoot with our warriors and the other weapons that obviously are in range and can shoot, and then we can go back and charge and lock the other dude or the other opponent's monsters up in melee. So I think that's a really good leader ability for the warriors, so that is why I added it to the army. Next up we have the Technomancer. So the Technomancer is going to be the leader of 2 sets of race, which is 6 total race. The race are the coolest monsters in the game. The race are my favorite unit because they look like mini Wormcoil engines. They're so cool. I kind of wish they were bigger though. I like bigger metallic worms, but hey, we get what we get. I know like those like Tomb Stalker guys are like, I don't remember exactly what they're called, like Tomb Crawlers. No, the Tomb Sentinel and the Tomb Stalker. I wish these guys were still in the game, but these are like legends only. I would love to play those units. But anyway, the race are like next up on the list. But the Technomancer, when it leads the race, it's going to give the race all Feel No Pain 5+ ability. So the race have Invulnerable Save 4, and then when you combo it with the Technomancer, the race are like invincible. It's actually like one of the coolest things in the game. So the Technomancer's main purpose of being on the team is to lead the race and give them extra durability to take objectives and lock other units up in melee so we can do things, but basically for objective control and extra durability for race. And also it has another ability where it can give something extra regen, or it allows it to regain some lost wounds as well, which is just it heals the race. Next up we have 40 total warriors, and again, what is it, 20 are led by the Orkin and 20 are led by the Royal Warden. I want to add more warriors, I just don't know what to take out. So if anyone got some tips down below, let me know, because I mean I would love to have, I don't know the max you can have actually, now I'm thinking about it, but I would like to have the max. I think it'd be so cool to have this battlefield flooded with warriors, but I want to make them pretty good too. I just want to slap them on the field, But the warriors are pretty standard. They use it to objective control, kind of flood the game with just these little dudes that are kind of annoying. But they're kind of, on my team, they're acting like droids who are there as like little distractions while the big other vehicles are doing like the heavy lifting in a sense. I just want a big battlefield and we need the warriors. Next up we got Death Marks. We only got 5, so like 1 squad of Death Marks. They look so, they're just like portal sniper dudes. Like that is so cool. I would like to add more of these too, but it's kind of hard to find some room. But the Death Marks are good for pushing or infiltrating the opponent's objective, or like main home base deployment area. I think that's probably the word, deployment area. And also protecting your deployment area zone, because you can deep strike them to kind of put pressure on your opponent, or you can just keep them on your home like little base area. And it has this ability, I kind of read it out, but when When an enemy unit is set up on the battlefield from reserves within 18 inches of and visible to this unit can shoot as if it were shooting phase. So essentially somebody tries to like get in your back line by using like strategic reserves or whatever like that, you can kind of punish them in a sense. But the main reason why it's on this army is because they look so cool. They're portal snipers, but also they're good for playing offensive and I think defensive. Maybe that's not really how you even play them, but I will most likely be playing this or the death marks, putting them in my home base area and kind of punishing somebody who wants to try and get there quickly, or setups in reserves like on my backline area. Next up, we got 6 race, kind of like we discussed a little bit before. Having that included with the Technomancer, you just get these incredibly invulnerable and durable units. And again, they just look cool. I love the race. And I'm probably going to be kit bashing a lot of my units to include the race because I like the idea of having an army kind of like built on or designed in the design of the units with a wraith would be even cooler. I got the reanimator, so this guy is going to just sit in the back in the deployment zone area and just kind of give our Necrons additional heals. Actually, I mean, this is actually pretty basic. Yeah, that's what we're doing. It just sits in the back line and it heals our guys. Next up, we got 2 Doomsday Arc. So these are just some of the best units in the game. It's just this huge laser beam cannon thing. It hit across the whole map. It does so much damage, and also, so this is the main vehicle, and it's gonna it pairs very well with the Shattered Arsenal detachment because we can move it even farther and still shoot in that turn. And also we do get some stratagems to kind of make the vehicles even better. But the Doomsday Arc is kind of just some like Death Star kind of weapon, and it looks really cool too. And then lastly, we got 2 Triarch Stalkers. So this is just again, another vehicle. It does a lot of damage. It has the heat ray weapon has 2 different like modes, and one does really well against, I guess, like vehicles, and the other one does pretty well against more infantry. But yeah, the Stalker, just a good vehicle overall. I see a lot of builds have it too, so there's probably a lot of things I don't understand about the Stalker that's good about it. But it looks cool, it does a lot of damage, and it's a vehicle. So now what am I painting first? What have I painted? Well, I painted, I'd say like 2.5 wraiths. I still got to paint a little more of these. And I do have to order, did I not order that? I guess I got to order another box of wraiths. Probably going to order like probably 2 or 3 boxes of wraiths, because again, I want to kit bash. I want to kit bash the Ghost Arc, maybe the Stalker, the Triarch Stalker. I'll see how I feel about that. But I do want to kit bash some things. I need to build the Silent Knight completely. I did order a whole bunch of new Necron warriors, and it was like half built partially because I bought it from somebody on eBay. I have 1 of 2 Triarch Stalkers built, and I did modify 1 of them. One thing that's not on the list is actually I almost completed this, but I'll show some pictures of it. But the Void Dragon, that dude is so cool. I kind of wish I added him to the list, but he originally wasn't on the list. But then my friend got me the Silent King. I keep wanting to say Silent Night because it's like Christmas time. But anyway, he got me the Silent King. It's just a better unit overall. But man, the Void Dragon is so cool. Like, I can't not think that thing is cool. I think I did just about finish the Technomancer. I mean, I could always touch up these units a little more, but I'm not like the best painter. I will learn over time and get better. But I don't want to hyper focus on like any specific unit when I could just build more and get better over time. I'm definitely a little nervous to paint the Silent King, because that is just a very complex unit and there's a lot going on. So that I'm a little nervous about, but again, we'll take it step by step. We'll have fun doing it, and if we mess up, we mess up. Who cares? Like, it's fun. Building and painting that will definitely be challenging, but there will definitely be a video on that. I'm gonna see if I could do it in like kind of quickly, give myself a little bit even more of a challenge. There's still a lot to build and paint, so that will be coming in the near future. And there's still some models I even have to buy. I don't have Orokin. I bought the Reanimator, but that's I don't know when that's gonna come, because I got that, like, that was a hard unit to buy. Like, you just don't get it online, you gotta find it. Yeah, I gotta get Orokin, I think I have enough warriors. I gotta get the Death Marks and another Doomsday Arc as well. And again, I need to get those the Wraiths, because they're just so cool. No, I did get Wraiths. So I built all 6 Wraiths. I just have to paint the other 3. So I'm considering this to be my first official Warhammer and Necron army. So I'm very excited to actually like assemble all the pieces and get it done. In the next couple videos, I'm probably going to be doing like speed painting challenges where if like can I build or speed paint this in like X amount of time. We'll see how far we get, but that also is going to help me to try and actually finish this, because like some of these models, like you spend like a day on it, it's like it's fun to like hyper obsess about the paintings and building sometimes, but sometimes it's just like we got to get this done so we actually play the game. So I think there's like a happy balance there, but I think having, you know, some challenges or like having some personal challenges added to the hobby itself makes it even more enjoyable, and also sharing it in the video makes it fun. So definitely stick around for those videos. And if you're an experienced or even like mid Necron player or builder, definitely let me know your list down below, maybe why you added some things, why you didn't. And also if you have any feedback on my list and kind of my goal or my vision for this army, definitely let me know. I'd really appreciate your feedback. Again, I am very new to this hobby, but I'm having a lot of fun, and when I have fun about things, I want to post videos about them. And I guess like adding content creation to certain hobbies of mine just adds to the whole experience and being able to share it with other people. So yeah, definitely let me know down below on what you think of this army, what could do better or worse. But anyway, hopefully you're enjoying playing Warhammer, and I will see you all in another video.